What if I told you that not all blood is red? Imagine a world where the life force pumping through a creature's veins is a vibrant, otherworldly blue. It sounds like science fiction, but this is real life. We're taught from a young age that blood is red. But nature loves to break the rules. Our planet is teeming with creatures that challenge our understanding. The story of blue blood is a journey into the deep past, a tale of survival, and a surprising link to human health. It begins in the murky depths of the ocean and ends in advanced medical labs. When you prick your finger, you see red. For these animals, a different metal paints their blood blue. Their veins carry a liquid essential to them, showing how life thrives in extreme environments. Prepare to have your mind blown. We're diving into the world of blue-blooded animals. We'll meet living fossils from before the dinosaurs and 8-armed acrobats that seem alien. This is an adventure. The journey starts with one question: why blue? Why choose a different path and a different element for oxygen? The answer: an elegant adaptation to cold, oxygen-poor places where red blood would fail. Nature improvises using elements to craft solutions. This is about appreciating life's diversity. Let's get into it. Our first stop on this blue-blooded safari takes us to the shallow coastal waters of the Atlantic, where a true living legend resides. Meet the horseshoe crab. Now, this guy is not actually a crab at all. He's more closely related to spiders, he's more closely related to scorpions. An ancient mariner whose design has remained virtually unchanged for over 450 million years. That's right. These creatures were crawling along the ocean floor long before the first dinosaurs. They are true time travelers, carrying the secrets of a prehistoric world in their veins. And what's flowing through those veins? You guessed it. A brilliant copper-based blue blood, one of the most valuable substances on the planet. Next, we plunge into the mysterious depths to meet a creature of incredible intelligence and otherworldly grace, the octopus. 8 sucker-covered arms, the ability to change color and texture in the blink of an eye. A mind so complex it can solve puzzles. The octopus is already one of the ocean's most captivating residents, but its alien-like qualities run more than skin deep. The octopus, squid, cuttlefish also rely on blue blood to survive. This adaptation allows these clever cephalopods to thrive in the frigid, low-oxygen waters of the deep sea. Their copper-based blood system is more efficient there than our iron-based one would be, but the Blue Blood Club doesn't stop there. This exclusive group includes a variety of other fascinating invertebrates. Many snails, slugs, other mollusks share this trait, quietly going about their lives with a circulatory system that seems bizarre to us. So, what's the secret ingredient? What makes their blood blue while ours is red? It all comes down to chemistry. We'll keep it simple. In our bodies, we have a protein called hemoglobin. The heme part contains iron. When iron binds with oxygen, it reflects red light, giving blood its crimson color. Think of it like rust. Iron exposed to oxygen turns reddish-brown. This system is incredibly efficient for warm-blooded, air-breathing mammals. It's the engine that powers our every move, delivering oxygen to every cell. But the blue-blooded crew uses a completely different tool. They have a protein called hemocyanin. Cyan comes from the Greek kyanos, it means blue. Hemocyanin uses copper instead of iron to bind oxygen. When hemocyanin isn't carrying oxygen, the blood is actually clear. As soon as it picks up oxygen, the copper changes and reflects blue light. That clear fluid transforms into a vibrant electric blue. It's like a magic trick inside their bodies every second. This copper-based system is a brilliant adaptation for a different life. Hemocyanin works well in cold temperatures. It also works in low oxygen conditions. Those are exactly the conditions at the bottom of the ocean. Our hemoglobin would struggle in such frigid water. Hemocyanin excels. It's a resilient system for the tough neighborhoods these animals call home. That's why blue-blooded creatures thrive where red-blooded animals might not. It's evolution tailoring a solution. Another wild difference is how the protein travels through the body. In our bodies, hemoglobin is packaged inside red blood cells, tiny delivery trucks. In hemocyanin users, the protein is larger and floats freely in plasma. It's not contained within cells at all. That makes their blood thicker and more viscous than ours. Imagine a few massive freight trains instead of millions of tiny cars. It's a fundamentally different way to transport oxygen, showing nature has multiple solutions. The blue hue of hemocyanin is fascinating, but the real magic is what it can do beyond carrying oxygen. The blood of these creatures, especially the horseshoe crab, contains something extraordinary. It's become one of modern medicine's most important tools, protecting millions, if not billions of lives. This isn't an exaggeration. The secret is special cells in the blood called amoebocytes. They're like ultimate bodyguards. An incredibly sensitive, rapid response immune system that helped the species survive nearly 500 million years. A defense perfected long before humans. Here's how it works. Amoebocytes are hypersensitive to dangerous bacteria. Specifically, they react to endotoxins, toxic molecules in many bacterial cell walls that can cause life-threatening fevers and shock. When a minuscule amount, 1 part per trillion, contacts the crab's blood, the amoebocytes instantly spring into action. They release a chemical that makes the blood clot around invading bacteria, forming a gel-like seal. This coagulation neutralizes the threat and prevents infection spread. It's a swift, powerful, nearly foolproof defense. That clotting ability is why horseshoe crab blood is so valuable. Scientists extract the clotting agent to make limulus amoebocyte lysate (LAL). Before LAL, contamination testing was slow and unreliable, often involving injecting rabbits and waiting for fever. It was far from perfect. With LAL, the test is almost instantaneous. A drop of LAL is applied to a medical device, a vaccine, an IV drip. If bacteria are present, the LAL immediately gels, just like in the crab. Think about that. Every single vaccine you've received, every IV fluid given in hospitals, every implantable device, pacemaker or artificial hip, has been safety tested using this substance from a prehistoric sea creature. The horseshoe crab's blue blood is the gatekeeper of modern medicine, the unsung hero ensuring tools meant to heal don't harm us. A mind-boggling bridge between ancient life and our survival. While the horseshoe crab often steals the spotlight due to its medical significance, it's far from the only blue-blooded marvel in the sea. Let's dive back into the world of the octopus, a creature that seems to defy all earthly logic. An octopus has not 1, not 2, but 3 hearts. 2 of these hearts pump copper-rich blue blood through its gills. The third, larger heart circulates blood to the rest of the body. The main heart actually stops beating when the octopus swims, so they often prefer to crawl along the seafloor. It's less exhausting. This 3-heart system is a perfect adaptation for a solitary, intelligent predator in cold, deep water. Hemocyanin in their blood lets them stay active when oxygen is scarce. That's crucial for an animal that relies on a powerful brain which needs a constant oxygen supply. Unscrewing a jar to get a snack, navigating a complex maze, instantly camouflaging against a coral reef. The octopus's blue blood fuels these feats. It's the life force behind one of the most alien intelligences on our planet. Blue blood also shows up in common overlooked animals, snails, slugs. These gastropods, on land and in the sea, use hemocyanin to carry oxygen. Slow-moving with low metabolic rates, they don't need the super-efficient oxygen system of warm-blooded mammals. Their blue blood is perfectly adequate for a leisurely pace. Evolution favors good enough, conserving energy where it's unnecessary. Just when you thought biology couldn't get any weirder, it turns out that red and blue aren't the only colors in life's palette. Nature's creativity knows no bounds. Get ready to explore a world where the lifeblood of an animal can be green-violet, completely clear. Let's start with green. Some segmented worms have blood that is green when it's oxygenated. Leeches, marine worms, show marine bristleworm with green circulatory system. This green color comes from a protein called chlorocrurin. It's chemically similar to our red hemoglobin, but a tiny structural difference makes it look green in dilute concentrations inside the worm. But wait, it gets stranger. Concentrate this green blood outside the body and it appears light red. A bizarre optical illusion of chemistry. These worms live in muddy, low-oxygen habitats, seafloor, freshwater sediments, evolution finding a unique chemical solution. Now how about violet? A small group of marine worms has blood that turns violet-pink when oxygenated. The peanut worm is one example. Their secret is a protein called hemerythrin. It uses iron to bind oxygen, like hemoglobin, but the iron sits in the molecule differently. Deoxygenated blood is colorless. Oxygenated blood blushes violet. These worms live in marine sediments. Their unique blood helps them survive in ocean depths. Finally, some animals have no colored blood at all. Take the Antarctic icefish. They live in freezing, oxygen-rich Antarctic waters. Their blood is completely clear. They have no hemoglobin. They have no red blood cells. From the crimson red that flows in our own veins to the alien blue of an octopus, the vibrant green of a marine worm, and the crystal clear fluid of an icefish, the story of blood is far more colorful and complex than we ever imagined. These creatures are not just oddities, they are living libraries of evolutionary history. Hemoglobin, hemocyanin, chlorocrurin, hemerythrin. They show us countless ways to solve the fundamental problems of life. and that the world beneath the waves and under the soil is filled with chemical secrets we are only just beginning to understand. These discoveries do more than just satisfy our curiosity. As we've seen with the horseshoe crab, exploring strange biology can lead to breakthroughs that have a profound impact on our lives. Who knows what other medical miracles are waiting to be found in the venom of a snake, the skin of a frog, or the blood of a deep-sea worm. The natural world is the greatest inventor of all time, billions of years of research and development. By protecting biodiversity and exploring wild frontiers, we invest in human health and innovation. The next time you see a snail on the sidewalk or watch a nature documentary about the deep sea, remember the incredible secrets they might be hiding. The world is not just black and white or even just red, it's a dazzling spectrum of biological solutions, a wild and wonderful laboratory of life. There are still so many mysteries to uncover, so many strange and beautiful creatures whose stories are waiting to be told. The adventure of discovery is far from over. In many ways, it has only just begun. What other mind-blowing secrets is nature keeping from us? This is the kind of stuff that keeps me exploring, the kind of wild story that shows us just how amazing our planet is. What did you find most shocking about the world of blue blood? Let me know in the comments below.